This is vlog number 100. What? So I don't know if you can hear me out here or not, but we are having some serious wind, like Icelandic proportions, 40 and 50 mile an hour gusts. There's a cold front moving through, and we're supposed to get some storms and stuff later. I mean, check out the clouds behind me, but it's just crazy. I kind of like it though. 71 degrees out. Unfortunately, it's gonna be 48 tomorrow, so there's your Kentucky bipolarness. And got a story for you. I'm vlogging left-handed today. This is not a bandage by any means, but man, I took a spill on the skateboard, and I'm just glad that I wasn't vlogging with the C100 when I did. But I was coming down this sidewalk right here, right? And I was flying on the skateboard. I mean, I was going, I was really getting it. And I thought, you know, I'm just gonna ride off the curb rather than come around and go this way and whatever. And you know what, there was some dust and dirt and stuff there. So I just shot off the curb. Well, this happened. Whatever that is, some kind of like brake cover thing, my wheels got absolutely caught up in it and it just stopped me. I'm not talking like rolling stop, it was just flying, instant stop. And I shot off the board on my side. I busted up my hand a little bit, hit my wrist pretty hard. And usually, you know, you're pretty comfortable with landing and falling on a skateboard because you get used to it and you learn how to fall. But it happened so quickly that I couldn't even brace myself, and I just totally spilled. But again, I'm just glad that the C100, you know, wasn't with me, because that would have been an absolute disaster yesterday. I also put a huge hole in my pants because I landed on that knee, and it was outrageous, like super stupid. You know, and that's the reality of skateboarding in general, is like you still have to be careful, you still have to be cautious, you need to be aware of your surroundings. And honestly, if I'd have paid any attention at all, I probably would have seen that thing, but I was just rolling. I mean, I was just like in the zone, flying, and I fell off that board harder than I've ever fallen, probably. Check out that hole. I could not believe I did it. It was my own fault. Like, I should have looked, I should have checked. But I assumed, and when you assume, you always screw things up. And it's just like that in filmmaking. How this applies to filmmaking? I don't know. Don't skateboard with the C100 maybe? Just, I don't know, you figure it out. I'll go ahead and apologize for like all the cloud time lapses, but the sky is beautiful tonight, and just the speed of the clouds just makes for a great time lapse, especially when the wind's blowing like this, because you got all this junk like blowing in the foreground as well. Maybe we should talk about time lapses. What makes a good time lapse? It's not just a clip that's got something moving in it. It really needs three dimensions, if you will. It needs a good foreground, it needs a middle ground, probably your main focus, and then it also needs something in the background moving, and it often helps if it's moving like not parallel to one another. So in the instance of some of these shots that you've seen, there's plastic blowing one way, the clouds are coming this way, and then maybe something like the trees are blowing sort of at a sideways angle. I don't know how you'd say that. But some of those things really need to be considered when you're doing time lapses, because otherwise your time lapse becomes really flat. Like if you don't have anything moving, or if it's just this really far off shot of a time lapse, just one or two things moving, it really creates no interest. And now I'm just as guilty of doing that, because I'll see something, I'm like, oh, it's a great time lapse, but then I forget to put those things in so that it actually adds some interest to it. Even right here is a really good instance, and let me show you what I'm talking about. So you've got on this, you've got like these pieces of whatever it is blowing around. So if you can get those in the foreground, that, you know, moving around, blowing around like that, that adds the first layer of interest. The second interest might be the clouds as they're moving a certain way, and you know, it'd be cool if they're coming at you rather than going sideways. Like just coming at you creates kind of that Z axis, and then you want like even like the trees in the background that are blowing, or another piece of like this piece of plastic over here that's going nuts. That helps so much to add depth and interest to your time lapses. Now I'm gonna go inside now because my left arm's getting tired, because I'm not used to vlogging with my left arm. But this not really that my right arm hurts and my wrist doesn't really hurt, but like it I don't know, the way I jammed it, it like lessened my grip. Whatever. So I got the perfect piece for the office today, and it's gonna require a little less light in here, but I really want you to see it. Like, I've been so excited for nighttime to get here so that I can show you, because it's just perfect. 1 second. So we need to get the lights turned up. My hat looks crazy. Sorry about that. It looked like a Yeti. That's right, I got a pizza light. Yes. If you're new here, I am Hyatt. I'm a daily vlogger, a filmmaker. I want to encourage you to take action so that you continue doing something. The mindset here is that if you start, you'll continue. You have a much better success rate of keeping doing something if you start now. So don't wait, start now. Action begets action. Doing something will cause you to do more. Love to have you as part of this team. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. See, that hurt my wrist where I fell. Let's see here. What do we want to do to the like button? Maybe just give it a tiny little kiss. The like button. You know, thumbs up, the little, man, this is weird. Leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite neon sign of all time is. Thanks for watching.